Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and welcome back to episode 9 of Jagiland. As you can see, I've been quite busy. So I randomly came across a skeleton spawner the other day while I was caving, and I've turned it into this very basic skeleton farm here. So essentially the spawner is in a room through there. It's sort of 9 by 9 by I don't know room in there. They spawn, they fall into some flowing water that then just pushes them onto this block here. Now this block here is actually a minecart hopper with a magma block forced onto it. So the magma block actually damages them, and then the drops get collected by the minecart hopper. Let me just put that back. Which is then just hooked up to this row of chests here. I need to hook it up to the rest of them, but honestly, probably not ever going to need that much arrows or bone blocks, or bones, I should say. So yeah, I've just hooked to that. All it is essentially is just an item elevator that then pushes them into a water flow into a bunch of hoppers. Very technical. Not really at all. As you can see, just a very basic room that I have created here using a whole bunch of diorite because that's what I had. And yeah, that's basically it. One thing I've noticed, right? So I've collected a bunch of arrows here and some bones, and I've just shifted the other bones into here. In fact, let me take them because I shall take them back to spawn, to our storage area. Yeah, one thing I've noticed, I'm not getting any, like, armor. Is that new, or is that to do with the difficulty, maybe? Where am I looking? Where is difficulty? Difficulty? Does it not tell you the difficulty? Difficulty 3.8. Don't know what that means, so that doesn't help. Okay. Alright, so, essentially, this room is pretty much done. Like I said, I know the ceiling looks boring, the floor looks boring. Maybe I'll come back and I'll deal with that later on. Honestly, don't really care. Just really happy to finally have an excellent source of bones that we can use for bone meal, that we can use for white dye, which I'm going to need very soon. In fact, I'm actually going to need it today, because today I actually want to get rid of one of the items on our to-do list, and that is a cactus farm. Okay, so a cactus farm, very simple farm that I'm actually going to need in this world because I'm going to need lots of green dye very soon for a small epic project coming up in the near future. And yeah, I'm going to need a lot of cactus for that. So what I would like to do in this episode, the forthcoming episodes, I would like to do sort of one small farm each episode. So, you know, nothing major, but at least cross a few items off. Where's my zoom button? There. Off our to-do list right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have gotten rid of this tunnel here that was going over that way. Because I felt that it wasn't really that necessary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just create a small island here. Branching out from this block here, and then yeah, I'm going to put the cactus farm on top of that, and then what will happen eventually is it will drop the cactus things, little cactus blocks, cactus things, straight down into our base, which is going to be under the water. But seeing as our base isn't currently under the water, can't do that yet. But you know, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay, so how about I treat you guys to something you haven't seen for a while, a small time-lapse. Alright guys, so this is my first serious use of the replay mod in a video series. I believe I tried to use it in Jagiland Season 1 when I was building the cathedral, and I couldn't really wrap my brain around it. I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do, so I gave up in the end. But I've learned a few different things since then, so hopefully this goes a little bit better. Hopefully. One thing I will do is just warn you, if you do suffer from motion sickness easily, you should probably skip this time lapse because things can get a little bit zoomy. Okay, some of the camera movements and things can get a little bit awkward. So yeah, if that does cause you any discomfort, I apologise, but I have warned you. So there. Okay, so that comes from a few mistakes that I made in the editing. So you can edit the recorded footage in Minecraft itself using the mod. It's an incredibly powerful tool, very useful, and I could see people doing very special things with it. Other people, probably not me, but who knows for the future, you know, who knows? I know. So if you get a few of the different camera angles wrong, it can cause a little bit of awkwardness, and then you have to go back and edit it, and that's a bit finicky. And then I kept the speed the same. I kept the speed the same that I recorded it at, and then in the actual video editing, I then had to speed it up for this time lapse, and it went a bit wonky. I feel like the camera movements are even worse. They are even more zoomy. So yeah, it's a little bit awkward, but you know, it's a learning process, and hopefully I'll get better at it the more I use it. Okay, so this is just a very basic cactus farm. I'm sure you've seen many like this one. It's the first of the many farms that we're going to have in this particular area. Okay, so we're going to have things like the iron farm, a mob farm, sugarcane, that kind of thing. And they're all going to be situated above little islands dotted around this area. And, you know, maybe like some of them will connect to each other. Some of them will be small, some of them will be large. Different will have some variation and things like that. I'm not too fussed about the looks of them, though, really. The only thing I am fussed about them is that they then drop the items down into the water, into like item tunnels. They like suck the items down. They will then go into tunnels going across and into a main hub below the water. So where the storage hub is currently, that's going to be moved down under the water. I'm going to expand it, and then all these, like I said, all these item tunnels are going to converge in it. And then the items are going to be collected in item filters and stuff to then go into our new storage system in this new main hub. Okay, so that's essentially what this is the beginning process of. So I've just got to build up all of these farms, and then eventually we'll get situated a little bit better. Okay? Alright. So, enough rambling, enough waffling on. Let's get back to the action. Alright guys, just a little bit of a teaser with some use of the replay mod for a time-lapse, and honestly, it adds a lot of time to my editing, so I probably won't use it that often in the future, but you know, it's nice to play around with, you know, it's fine. Testing new things. So you can see it out in the water, let's try it. Isn't that really impressive? No, it's not. But if you cast your minds back to one of the early episodes, probably episode 1, I said that all of the farms in this area are not going to be particularly pretty. I don't care what they look like, essentially, as long as they are functional. I just don't want to get bogged down with designs and things like that. So, very simple, still using the white. It's fine using the white concrete. I thought I'd used it on this build. I guess I haven't. White concrete, the diorite, and then I've just used green glass because, you know, it's cactus. Unfortunately, I've used up most of my cactus making the glass, so that yeah, I need a cactus farm to make the cactus farm. Apparently, I actually have 33. I'm just gonna go check over here, see if I have some more. As you can see, my previous cactus farm was not particularly efficient. Now, again, cactus is not exactly needed that often. And so, you know, this is basically, this farm will fulfill our cactus needs for forever, quite likely. Now, I don't know if there is a, what do they call it, a single tick, something like that, a single tick pulse version. Basically, there's lots of contraptions built by Ilmango and all those technical people where they use like a sort of exploit, a kind of a single tick thing, and it pushes a block this way. And you can do farms like bamboo and sugarcane and things like that. And it's incredibly fast. And I believe you could probably do that with cactus. But again, cactus is not something I need, so I'm quite happy to have an inefficient farm like this. This is going to be perfect for our needs anyway. Our needs? My needs. Mine. One of the worst things about building underwater, or two of the worst things, okay? Number one is the fact that I keep getting attacked by the stupid drowned all the time. All the time. And the second thing is, if you drop anything in the water, forget it, because the dolphins just steal it. Essentially, they play with it, which is, oh, that's a fun little feature. Oh, isn't it cute? No, it's not cute. They like throw the blocks miles away, and you have to like run around. You have to swim around chasing them to get it back. It's just so annoying. It's so annoying. Fine, it's cute. I don't care, though. I don't care how cute it is. It's annoying. Right, okay, so I've only got this few bits of cactus, so I'm just going to put these in there for now, and then just build probably a set of hoppers at the bottom on the island just to collect all the cactus, and then eventually we'll get it hooked up to, a collection system that then takes them down into our new base under the water. Oh yeah, I forgot to place the water. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Alright, next on the agenda is this monstrosity. It's not that bad, okay? It's not an actual monstrosity, but it's not what I want, okay? It's never been what I wanted. I've been very disappointed with it from the very beginning, from actually making it, and it's time to change it. Okay, I'm just going to take all of this down, start from fresh. Still going to use... Oh, this is all obsidian. That's going to take... I don't know what to get rid of. Okay, well, I actually only need to take off this top layer and then, like, most of this. So that's not too bad, right? That's only efficiency 4. Okay, I do actually have an efficiency 5 pick over there. I'll go grab that instead. But yeah, I have a new design for this. It's still going to be using the black concrete and the obsidian, but it's going to be a little more... I don't know the word. Je ne sais quoi. Alright, doesn't that look so amazing that I needed to use French to describe it? I was once called out in French class for using je ne sais quoi. Like, I was asked to explain what it means, and of course I said, I don't know, because that's what it means. And then the teacher said, well, why don't you know? And teachers are the worst, aren't they? Jesus. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to change it slightly from where it was. Obviously, I've changed this already. Before, it was kind of crap. And so, yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to add... obviously, you're going to cover up these bits of dirt. I just want to explain this bit first. I'm going to add, like, tendrils or, like, tentacles of this... what can we call it? This darkness, this black and obsidian... yeah. Okay, so one of the inspirations for this, I'm actually just going to do this in dirt first because I don't want to place down a whole ton of obsidian and it'd be completely wrong. One of the inspirations for this is actually Venom. I think I've mentioned this before. Venom, the Spider-Man villain. And that might sound a bit weird, okay? But in Spider-Man 3, which I do not recommend you watch, that's the Tobey Maguire one. It's the one where he wears the Venom suit and he starts dancing and stuff. Like, Sam Raimi is heralded as one of the greatest directors, and I can tell you I really hate him. I really do. Okay, so that's one tendril kind of just put in place. You know, it's looking okay. The shape of it, I might change it later on. Probably add a few bits here and there to it. But let's just add the black concrete and obsidian. As you can see, I've collected plenty. I've collected plenty of obsidian. Trust me. It takes so long. It's so annoying. Yeah. So Spider-Man 3, it has Venom in it, and when I think it's when Venom like comes to Earth, and it's in this like goopy kind of, yeah, like a goo kind of form, and then it like tendrils out and it's almost like sprouts kind of legs, like spidery legs that then like crawl along the floor and stuff, and it just looks awesome. It looks absolutely amazing, and that's basically what I'm trying to go for here. I'm just doing this. I don't know why I'm like thinking about it. I'm just doing it completely randomly, not that randomly. Just so you guys get an idea of it. And do you know what I also really love about this colour is my favourite transformer. Now this is going to be a weird one. Okay, I have two favourite transformers. One of them is Ultra Magnus. who you do not see enough of in the movies, although I stopped watching them, so maybe you do, but it's not going to be the right Ultra Magnus, trust me. Ultra Magnus and Soundwave. Soundwave is everyone's favourite Transformer, right? No one's. Is literally no one's favourite Transformer except me. But it has a really cool colouring scheme, and that's what I like about this, because it's quite similar. That was my whole story. Okay, so tendrils like this, spreading out. Yeah, I'm going to do it like randomly, probably. Well, I'm not going to say a number because, you know, it was supposed to be like, it's supposed to be random. And it won't be random if I say a number. Okay. And I'm just going to fart around and place a few more blocks around here and cover up this bit. And then I'm going to try something a little bit special. Okay, so let me just move the microphone closer to my face. Thank you very much. I've changed some settings with the microphone, by the way, so if it sounds slightly different, let me know if it's better or worse, I guess. Okay, so where have I just done that? Let me try... Yeah, over here. Okay, so this is all pretty much done now. I've got the shape pretty much arranged. So you have all these like tentacles coming out here and just creeping over the edge and kind of being all weird and creepy and weird. Okay, and then what I'd like to try and add a little bit extra funkiness to it is I'm going to try using the glass fog trick, right? So this is a trick you can only do... okay. So I'm going to say you can only do in Optifine, but actually you can do in vanilla as well. But it doesn't work quite as well because the textures are not connected in vanilla, and it just, you see like the grid pattern of the glass and it looks a bit weird. If you don't know what the glass fog pattern is, well, I can probably show you better than tell you. So I'll show you that in 1 minute. I would just like to try a little something. I have a couple of little holes like this dotted around the place, and what I'm going to try is a campfire with, hopefully, yes, a black carpet on top of it. Okay. See if that adds anything. Oh, I think it does. I think it does. Yes, squid. I think it does. This squid, by the way, several squid keep trying to kill themselves on this spot. I think probably, is this still a river here? No? I don't know why then. Okay. I've just had like loads of suicidal squid along this edge. I don't know. Okay, so I've got 4 campfires set up. I reckon 4 should be pretty good. Is this one a little bit too close to the other? Let's just try it and see. Shall we do one further down? No, let's just try that one there for now. I know I could use hay bales underneath them to make the smoke go higher, but I actually don't really want to. I actually want it kind of lower. I've tried this one here. Okay, let me just fill in these... Wait, do I need to do that? Probably not. Probably not. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, let's just do it. I'm having a brain fart. It's fine. Stick that in the front and then on the top. Yeah, so it's a little bit lower by like a block. What if I put a carpet on top of that? No. Okay, it stops it. Okay. That kind of sucks. I can't go down and retrieve that because I won't be able to get back. Okay, I've got one more. Did I plot one out over this side somewhere? I guess not. Maybe. Okay, let's just choose a spot. Let's just choose a spot. You will do. Let's just do it on this level. Cap it over the top. How does that look? I like that. I really like that. I think maybe we could do one around there. So I could make another campfire and stick it there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and then let me try this glass fog trick. I haven't actually tried it in creative, so I haven't seen how it works, but I'm sure I can figure it out. And yeah, then I'll get back to you after I've slept. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in a weird looking hole, right? So this is the fog effect using glass. How do I get out of here? Okay, let me... Oh, this is going to be annoying. Okay, let me get rid of that. Put that there. Put that back. and then somehow... Okay, I tried to get down here just to demonstrate to you guys. It's just caused me a whole load of problems. Okay, but as you can see, it's seamless, literally seamless. You cannot see the edge of the glass because I've hidden it. Why did I choose obsidian for that bit? I've hidden it behind or underneath these blocks. Now, that is on purpose. That has actually caused me to use a whole lot more resources, and it's quite frustrating that that's happened. But I think it looks better. I'll show you guys like what I mean by that anyway, just to explain a little bit further. I don't have many resources left at all. Things are getting a little bit tight. I'm not going to lie. They're getting a little bit tight on resources. And that's okay. I think I actually managed to get a load of flowers for the dye by going to the plains biome where I'm building the castle. Well, I haven't even started building the castle, but you guys know what I mean. And, you know, just bone meal in the place, and you get a whole lot of flowers for there. You get a lot more, I think, than you used to, so it's probably going to be worth getting a flower farm out there, probably. The skeleton spawner is actually over there as well in the plains, so I could probably hook it up to that. Oh, yeah, then I could have the bone meal going straight to that. And then, like, collect the seeds, and you could put them in a composter and turn that back into bone meal. Oh, yes. This is like infinite energy in like a mod pack. Not quite. But as you can see, again, seamless. And the fog effect looks pretty cool. So as you saw earlier, I have glowstone under there, some carpet, some purple carpet. And I've gone 2 layers of light grey glass, and then purple, then light grey, and then 3 layers of the purple to get this effect. I think it looks really cool. I tried it with white as well, the white glass instead of light grey, and it didn't look as good. And I really like the purple as well, so that works rather well. Let me show you, though, what I meant by the seamless effect. So if I just do this over here... you can see this edge, and once you get that repeated however many times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 times, it becomes really apparent, and it just looks really just bad. Oh, I don't have my silk touch. I've just wasted all this for no reason. That's fine. That's fine. I could have just left it. It's fine. Okay. But this is pretty much done. I just need to get something along the edges here. What do I have on me? Nothing. Do I have anything over here? Oh, diorite? Maybe? If I should try some like diorite slabs, what do you think to that? Should we go with the polished or the regular? Let's go with the polished version. I'm so glad they added the polished diorite slabs. And you know what? I'm going to confess. For a long time, I didn't realise they had, and I thought they just got like regular diorite, just like the flat diorite slabs and stairs. And I was moaning, whinging at Mojang for not adding them, and it turned out they had already. Typical Jag, just jumping to conclusions. It's fine. That actually works quite nicely. Is it a bit bright? No, I like that. I really like the contrast, and it sort of leads into something that I'm going to be using for the nether hub. It doesn't... Okay, let me give you a preview. I'm going to use quartz and the obsidian and the black concrete in the nether hub. I know, like, I've been moaning about the fact that Survival Minecraft takes so long to farm stuff, and then I go and design a build with obsidian and quartz. I'm not the smartest person, okay? I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, okay? I'm going to admit. But obviously, I've got to do that several hundred bajillion times throughout this area, which is quite frustrating that I've given myself that project. Let me just light this, though, and make sure this works. Yep. Yeah, it does. Oh. Yeah, now I can't get out that seamlessly without this because of the slabs. Okay, then maybe I could just change these to diorite instead. How would that look? I think before I had slabs underneath, and to be honest, it don't look very good. Oh, just fine. Just. I don't like it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I can leave it. I can live with that, right? I can even maybe change those back. No, no. You guys know me. Okay, let me do a little bit more work. I'm going to complete the rest of these. So what we got? We got 1. They're annoying me already. 2. Technically 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is actually a lot of work. All right, come on now. Stop scaring my wolves away. Okay, so yeah, these guys turned up with the wandering trader guy. He's gone. I think he went through the portal. Oh come on. Come on now. Nope. I actually don't like llamas. I'm not a massive fan of their introduction to the game, but that's fine. They're here to stay, I guess. But they were scaring away all my wolves from Wolf Island. I had to go rescue a few that had just like legged it. It was like trying to swim away over there, and it was just like, what the hell's going on? And then I noticed the llamas. So yeah, let's hope those guys don't go over to that island once again. Actually, one of them was very determined to get across to that side, so I have to watch him. I got my eye on you, your beady little face. That's kind of cute. Okay, so I've done a bit of work on here. Shall I show you? No. Oh, go on then. Okay, so did I show you this? This is obviously the completed one, the first one that I did, and then I've completed this one and all of the rest, but let me show you. Okay, so I mentioned that I had cut into the hole rather than digging it straight down, just so we don't see the edges of the glass. Let me show you this one over here. This is what you do see when you do see the edges, and as you can see, it's pretty horrific. Okay, so you can see all the edges of the glass all the way down below. It ruins the effect for me. So it was a whole lot of extra work. Like, it was just... It was so much more difficult and so many more blocks, but absolutely worth it. I'm actually going to repeat that process for this one. This one was just to kind of show you guys what's going on. I think it's probably worse because of the combination of the black concrete and the purple glass. The edge shows up a lot more against the black. By the way, I ran out of obsidian and just had to continue with the black concrete, but that's fine. Like, you can't see very far down there anyway, so yeah, it should be pretty good, you know. Should I go down a few of them and change to obsidian? I feel like that's a whole lot of work that I just don't want to do. Okay, I changed out the diorite, just settled for these ones. The diorite was just too much, I feel like, and didn't really fit in the situation. Yes, they're making all sorts of noises. I'm going to kill them. I'll try not to. I'll try. So I put these little bits of grass around the place, and don't really work, does it? Normally I would say that the grass adds to the effect of the sort of, well, the grass area, but on this occasion I don't feel like it did. Give me that. We've got a few resources left. Yeah, okay, so I'll clear up that chest later on, I promise. I'll also clear up those few chests over there. Oh, this is for my my saplings and stuff. Yeah, I've been growing trees here, obviously, to get a load of wood and stuff. I'm actually like really low on wood and those kind of resources, so I do need to up my game with that, but that's fine. See, look at this wolf. Fine, let's go retrieve him. It's so annoying. Like, they've been staying on Wolf Island for the entire time. I know they just want to run away. Stupid llamas. Get over here. Get over here. And don't run away again. He's looking. Stay. I know I could tame them, but honestly, I like the fact that they just run around randomly, which is it's quite nice having them until I start doing the concrete farming. You know, when you're breaking up the concrete powder into concrete using the water. You sat here mining away, and all of a sudden a wolf will nudge you to the side and ruin everything. It just adds a little bit of novelty to the place, you know? Okay, so I can remove... I didn't... Right, cactus farm. Just pretend I had, okay? Perfect. Well, that's ruined. Let me go grab my boat, and then we'll just go have a look at the cactus. Why is there... I hate chickens, and I have 40,000 chickens around the place. There's always something in my boat, okay? Something's always trying to steal my boat. It could be a wolf, a turtle, a chicken, possibly soon a llama, who knows? I've just prettied up this island a little bit. This is one place where the grass actually has had a nice effect. And I've thrown in some lanterns under there, some jack-o'-lanterns, because I'm cheap. Okay, so I made this little bit of a hill on here. This is just temporary. What we will do is put a, what do you call it, a cobweb. Perfect timing. Excellent, thank you. I'll put a cobweb there. And what that does, it slows the items down and makes them drop down perfectly into one block. So we could do that. And obviously these hoppers can go away then. And eventually we will have the little sort of item tunnel thing going all the way down into the main base, which is over there. Okay. It's really hard to see. I have to get some conduits around the place. Oh, I can't. I don't have any prismarine. Okay, well, I do have an ocean monument. Okay, and I would really like some prismarine, so I guess we're going to have to take that on sometime soon. Not only take it on as in clear the place, but then clear the place of water as well. That is one of the most draining tasks. Draining. Get it? Okay. Okay, so we've been pretty successful. Nice. I can actually use these. I don't have my scaffolding. Okay, well, I will actually go up there in after the episode is finished and just plant some more cactus up there just to fill the entire thing. But yeah, as you can see, pretty efficient already. Honestly, these two double chests, probably more than we will ever need. So I'm quite happy with this. All right, guys, but I'm afraid I have run out of time for today. Now, I know I haven't made as much progress as I actually wanted to do, and I would just want to address something. I haven't done very many Jagiero style builds in this series yet, and I just want to get situated a little bit more. I blame you, chicken. I just want to get a little more situated, with the resources, really. I don't have that much stone and wood and things like that. And then we can get building. Now, I do have plans for the castle area. Let me talk about that briefly. The castle area, I've kind of figured is going to be a big project because it's not just going to be a castle, okay? It's going to be houses and shops and taverns and shipbuilders' yards and things like that, and then like a castle keep as well. So it's a lot of work. There's like an entire town and shops and things to go in there as well. So I have to prepare myself for that. I have been doing designs for little houses and things like that already. So, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Also, I've had a little idea. I know I'm rambling without doing much. It's fine. Just ignore it. Over here, I've had a little idea for working out a kind of little waterfall and stuff up here, which I think could be pretty nice. So, like, you go behind the waterfall down into... This is my mine shaft, by the way. Just a very basic, boring mine shaft. But, yeah, I feel like if we go, like, behind a little waterfall and stuff, that could be pretty cool. Alright, guys, but I'm afraid I've run out of time for today. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.